is Tamara Wyndham, and I make body prints. I do that by putting paint on the model's skin and then rubbing it onto cloth. This is one of the first body prints that I made. I made it when I was at Kate Millett's farm. That was an artist colony for women artists. And I make the body print, and then I work on the background. And this one is made with fabric paint and some acrylic. This one is titled Birth of a Star, and the model is a woman, though she came out looking more muscular than she actually is, and to my eyes it looks rather androgynous. This one is titled, Turning Within Myself, I Create Again and Again, which is a line from the Bhagavad Gita, and the body print is made with menstrual blood, and the background is acrylic. This one is titled Stella Maris. Stella Maris means star of the sea. And as you see, there is a star above her head. And on her heart is an image taken from a petroglyph of a Viking ship. And Stella Maris is a title of the Virgin Mary, but it's actually much older, being a title of Aphrodite. And in the background, I've made ocean waves, or water ripples, which was made with stencils. This one is titled Holy Guardian Angel. Above his head is a white orb, which is both wisdom and spiritual energy. And then his heart has a gold aura, so that he has a big heart. And down toward the bottom, below his feet, are the initials HGA that was embroidered into the original fabric, and I integrated into the piece as Holy Guardian Angel. This one is unfinished, but I thought it was finished enough to show today. And it's based on a fairy tale called the Seven Swans, in which 7 brothers are turned into swans, and their sister rescues them and turns them into humans again. Except the 7th brother, she made a mistake, and his one arm remains a swan's wing. And I plan to create a swan's wing here by printing feathers in the shape of a wing. This painting was made by my mother when I was a little girl, and I posed for it. It was the first time I'd posed, and anyway, my mother was an artist, and she inspired me to become an artist. These are two small studies of a foot at the top, and I've drawn in the bones of the anatomy, and then a handprint. I've made many handprints as smaller studies for the body prints. This is an early body print that I've made with fabric paint. And here are some small studies of body prints that I made larger versions of since then, and some handprints with symbols of the four directions and the four elements. Sometimes I like to hang the body prints on the ceiling, and this one on the ceiling especially makes it look like she's flying. I use mask or stencils over the body print in order to make the splattering aura background. And when I took the mask off of the body print, instead of throwing them out, I used them to make these two pieces. So there's no body print here, only the mask. And this one went through several stages. It started out bright yellow with some words, and I kept working it and reworking it, and I like it better blue. And this one was made as a performance piece in May. It was the Milk Moon, and the body print was made in front of an audience while my friend played Tibetan singing bowls. And then the moon and the stars I worked on in my studio afterward. And the cloth is blue, and I only used white paint on that one. That's another one on the ceiling, and here. This one is titled Angry Ghost, and it's made with two layers of body print. First a pink one and then a black one. And over the window I have a body print made with menstrual blood, and the darker color is acrylic paint. And it's sometimes nice to have it with the light shining through it. And here there's a Greek inscription. It says, "I am all that was, all that is, and all that will be, and no mortal shall lift my veil." This was an inscription on a statue of the goddess Isis. And the veil is interpreted to mean that we can't know everything, that there are things that humans can't understand about the divine and about the nature of reality. Isis was the great mother, so I put a baby about to be born. And the one below is titled Hidden Glory. This one is another version. It's made with menstrual blood, and it's titled Turning Within Myself, I Create Again and Again.